Hello, people in YouTube land and Shootdang Fest goers. This is Buck. I'm writing a letter to everybody out there. This is for everybody out there, okay? So that you know how Buck felt about Shootdang Fest and the peoples that was there. Some of them, I'm not going to mention all of them. I'm just going to try to make this a little bit shorter, kind of quick, just so you guys kind of get an idea, okay? Now, first off, I'd like to start off. I want to thank the Crockers for putting it on. Jason, Jared, Danielle, Auntie Ann helped out there. She got, a lot of that set up. It was all Jason and Jared and Danielle's ideas, okay, which is really nice. They're just wonderful people. So I found out, okay, well, kind of. I'll get into that, and we'll kind of explain it a little bit so you know what happened to Buck exactly. Maddie made me ride in the back seat of the car, said I smelled bad. I put on deodorants, I put on lotions and all sorts of smell goods, and he still made me ride back there. He said I stunk. I said, okay, but to be in the back seat of a car for 14 hours in a little Volkswagen Jetta, that's a long time, okay? Real long time to be in a car, especially with Maddie always talking about Mrs. Backwoods and little Darcy Backwoods and Aiden Backwoods, talking about all of them, trying to make me feel bad, rubbing it in that he's got a family and Buck's all alone. Speaking of that, there's somebody else that was making me kind of feel like that. Now, I'll tell you, Jason Jared, very friendly, very accommodating, good people, okay? But Jared kept calling me ugly, all right? Now, just because he's got, 500 women in Maddie and my Buck's live chat saying, hey, Jared, unbutton that shirt a little more. Hey, Jared, take your clothes off. Hey, Jared, do that. And they're not saying to Buck, which all that stuff actually hurt Buck's feelings a lot. Okay, that nobody wanted to see Buck with his shirt off, but whatever. That's a whole nother conversation. That hurt Buck's feelings a little bit. Okay, and Jared called me ugly. I get it. I'm not as handsome as that pretty boy. Okay, but it still hurt my feelings a little bit. But, like I said, they was nice, and they did put that on. And they was nice to me most of the time. Okay. Now, at least they didn't make any comments about my weight. That's my real touchy situation. Now, I'll tell y'all who didn't show up was that guy, the one, Ron Witherspoon. I did a little letter about him. And Sheila, you know all about that. Okay. And then also the Doolittles. None of the Doolittles showed up. I'm taking that because they's afraid of Buck. Okay. Buck's got this beard. It's real, nice. I call it a power beard, okay? So they must have been afraid of it. They saw me on the videos. They saw me calling them out. And they knew what was coming. They knew what was going to happen if they showed up. And they was just scared. So maybe they ran off, stayed down there in Texas. I don't know. You tell me. But they didn't show up, okay? So you know what? Buck had a real good weekend, okay? It was a nice little vacation from the Taco Bell. I didn't have to go into work. I might still have a job when I go back. I don't know. I didn't tell them I was taking vacation, but I did. Now, for that Danielle, I'll tell you what. Danielle sure is nice. Very nice lady. She was very friendly to Buck. She talked to me. She was just like she is in real life. And you know what? Honestly, I'll be honest with y'all. So was the Crockers. They was just like they are on the film. Buck was all wrong about them, okay? Except for Jared calling me ugly. But anyways, they're just like they are. Now, the other person that I want to make an apology to is that one guy. Oh, what's his name? He's bald, kind of tall. Says, "Come on, come on, homesteading." Okay, he's actually a nice guy. Okay, now he did call me out. He said, "Hey, why is you talking about Rogaine and me being bald?" I said, "Man, that's what happens to middle-aged men." Okay. You lose your hair, but you could get sponsorship. I'm trying to get him some more monies. That's what I told him, so that he can keep going on with his venture, with, the cabin in the woods and building stuff and doing what he wants to do. But you know what? Real nice guy. Got some pictures together. We talked a little bit. We talked on one of his lives. I think he was on the live, and we talked about it a little bit. So I let him know, and I think we's all okay. Anthony and Roxanne, okay, they did confirm that chickens will be going into the Thunderdome, so that was good. So we got that out of the way. I talked to him about that. The other thing, what do we got there? Oh, cold beer, okay? Now, I know I got a friend who did a letter to him. Buck didn't do a letter to him, but one of my friends did. And, talked about his bad driving, whatever. As far as I know, Cold Beer didn't hear any mailboxes coming into the parking lot. So we was good to go there. And you know what? I do want to thank Tim over there at Ridge Life. Okay, it was good to have him there. It was good to have a holy man there that could, pray for us because we, God knows we all needed it there. Every single one of us needed to be prayed it for. Okay, but Tim was there. It was nice having him around. Okay, good guy. I highly recommend if you don't know Tim, go over because Tim's just like one of those super nice, friendly people. Okay, but he did some prayers. He said grace for us all before we ate some meats that, the boys were cooking. You got come on over there cooking. And who else was over there? We got, I think it was Anthony. Anthony was over there making some burgers too, and they made Buck's favorite hot dogs, of course. Okay, so it was a good time eating and stuff. I bet you all thought there was going to be some more complaining than this, okay? And you know what? Most of the channels that were there were nice. Were nice to me, okay? I didn't know it was going to be like that. It was kind of surprising a little bit. And then you got Matt Payne, okay? Matt Payne. I was very surprised about him, okay? His height, the way the Crockers talk about him, okay? I thought he was going to be a lot smaller. That boy isn't that small, okay? He's not real tall, but he's not real small either, okay? So, I just wanted to get that across so everybody out there in YouTube land knows Matt Payne does have a little more height than some other people, okay? Now, I was disappointed. Like I said, Ron Witherspoon didn't make an appearance, and I know that he knows that Matt Payne, so I should have asked Matt Payne. Maybe he can even reach out and let me know what's going on with Ron Witherspoon, but, I did have some things to say to him, so maybe in the future, maybe we'll get a response. You never know, okay? I can hear all the Backwoods family walking upstairs. They don't show me no respect here either while I'm sitting in my basement. As I write this letter, it's kind of hard when you got people walking above you, but you just keep on going on because that's all you can do. Booger was there. Oh, wait, you guys know her as Journey along with Shannon. Anyways, she was there. She was kind of nice, too. She was taller than I thought she would be. That kind of blew my mind a little bit. Brazos Valley Soaps was there. You know how I like keeping clean. So it was nice to see her. Got some new soaps, got some gel soaps to rub and scrub my body with. That way that I probably don't smell that bad. That way maybe Maddie next time will let me, ride in the front seat with them. That would be a nice thing to do. Okay, just because I'm his cousin and he should just be nicer to me in general. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, okay? I got really confused. Everybody was yelling cougars, okay? I heard them yelling it. I got scared, okay? I went and hid for a little bit. I wasn't sure what was going on. I didn't see any cougars, but everybody was yelling, cougars, cougars. Jared, there's cougars. And I said, I'm out of here. I don't even know. You know, what's Jared going to do, okay? He can't move real quick. We all know that. But, I was horrified. Anyways, later on in the evening, I found out that cougars is not what that means, okay? There weren't any cougars out there in the back of the hotel. Thought we was getting attacked, thought we was getting invaded. I guess we did get invaded. They were saying that there were cougars. They were just not the kind of cougars that I thought it was going to be there. And to anybody else that was there, I am real glad that I got to meet you, like Brian, Wanderer Arts and Adventures. Got to meet him for the first time. Now, they was rubbing in, everything they was eating and stuff like that and drinking. They kept telling me, rubbing it in my face. People do that all the time. That didn't change. But they was real nice people. They talked to Buck. They talked to Maddie. Now, they is real good friends with Maddie. So, I'll tell you that, okay? I'll give him that. He's a good friend of Maddie. We love him. So, okay, so Christy and Brian, okay, kind of country, that's Krista, that's his wife, okay, which I think something funny's going on there anyways, but, they was there, and Brian looked like he was doing better, so we're all happy about that part of it as well. But as I was saying to everybody else, I'm glad that I did get to meet everybody. It was an experience. Now I know who's out there commenting on stuff, telling Buck to do things, giving Buck ideas. I appreciate every single one of you. All the new people, too. We appreciate y'all for coming over. That's super cool that you would do that for my cousin Maddie, even though Maddie's an idiot sometimes, okay? I know Mrs. Backwoods would agree. But we do appreciate all you new people for coming over. There was a lot of new people, and they keep coming. And we want them to keep coming so that we can keep making content, because we do videos every single day. Now, I know Buck's been out here doing a lot for it. Maddie's needed some rest. He's real tired. He did like 30 hours total of driving, okay, over 4 days. Okay, that's a lot of driving for him. Now, I don't know that there's some good men out there that drive trucks and stuff like that, but Maddie's not one of them men. Okay, so it was different for him. So we're giving him a little bit of a break, but we met so many nice people, had a real nice time. The hotel, the Hilton, Homewood Suites in Oklahoma, Catoosa. It was beautiful. Inside, I got to sleep on one of the nicest couches. Don't tell Maddie, but when he left and went downstairs one time, I did sleep in the bed, and that sucker was soft. But anyways, I want to thank you guys all for listening to this letter and reading it and, everything. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Slime on. We'll see you on the next one. Maddie's got some big stuff coming up, so you're all going to want to pay attention to that. Bye, everybody. Have a good old night.